This is commentary on the introduction to lessons 181, 200 in the workbook for A Course in Miracles. This is the only place in the workbook where it has an introduction to the lessons that will follow. And we're coming off the last review in which we set the clear goal again or the one goal that we set as students of the Course in Miracles of remembering that true self of love. And as the Course said in its introduction, it doesn't directly teach what love is. That's not something that can be taught because it's the truth, it's just there. But that the Course is dedicated to uncovering our blocks to the awareness of that love. And what those blocks mean is our resistance to love. And so part of the workbook has been to give us experiences of that truer sense of love that comes from our teacher, the Holy Spirit, and also experiences of our resistance to that when we see how dedicated we are to our egos and the specialness in that. So this introduction is saying that we go towards love, resisting it, and that uncovering that resistance is part of our learning. It's not something to be afraid of, it's something to see, and that doing the lessons and spending the time in practices will give us an experience, and that's the key here, an experience of that sense of love that will then set that goal or firm up that goal of remembering that and letting go of the resistance. So that's what this introduction to these lessons is about. So let's go through it. Our next few lessons make a special point of firming up your willingness to make your weak commitment strong and your scattered goals blend into one intent. Now notice that could be something said of any goal of learning. So it's just making a reasonable assertion here that if you're going to accomplish a goal, you have to be dedicated to it. You have to increase your dedication, and that that when you have a goal and you discover goals that are an opposite of that, then you have to let go of those many other goals and just set that one to the, like it says here, your scattered goals into one intent. And you're not asked for total dedication all the time as yet, but you are asked to practice now in order to attain the sense of peace such unified commitment will bestow, if only intermittently. And it's experiencing this that will make it sure that you will give your total willingness to following the way the Course sets forth. Our lessons now are geared to specifically widening horizons and direct approaches to the special blocks that keep your vision narrow and too limited to let you see the value of our goal. So he's describing the lessons we're going to do and what are they about. This is what they're about. They're widening our horizons, meaning seeing that the value of forgiveness, of miracles, of seeing through Christ's visions, seeing how applicable that can be to all our situations, and then directly approaching the resistances, the special blocks to that memory of that sense of self of love. So we're attempting now to lift these blocks, however briefly. Words alone cannot convey the sense of liberation which their lifting brings, but the experience of freedom and peace that comes to you as you give up your tight control of what you see speaks for itself. Your motivation will be so intensified that words become of little consequence. You'll be sure of what you want and what is valueless. So here's the the stream of thought here. It's an experience of the value of the goal, which will help us firm up our commitment to the goal and let go of our resistance to it. And that experience is a direct function of taking the time and practicing these lessons throughout the day. And whenever we're tempted to forget them, whenever we're tempted to leave our peace, remembering as often as we can, all those kinds of things. We have to put in the time, have to put in the practice in order that we can get the experiences, and it's only through the experiences that we'll have a total, or it's only through those experiences that the goal will become clearer and more valuable to us. And so we start our journey beyond words by concentrating first on what impedes your progress still. Experience of what exists beyond defensiveness remains beyond achievement while it is denied. It may be there, but you cannot accept its presence. So So we now attempt to go past all defenses for a little while each day. No more than this is asked, because no more than this is needed. It will be enough to guarantee the rest will come. And so this is this very gentle way that the Course goes about, getting us to see our resistance to love, to accept that, not to be frightened of it, not to be concerned with it, but just to recognize if we take those situations where we're resisting love, where we're hanging on to grievances or idols or unforgiveness, is just to take those situations and give it to the Holy Spirit, practice the lesson that He has for that day, get an experience from it, and then we can let go of those resistances. So that would be that's the end of this commentary on the introduction. It's something you might want to refer to as you're going through this next set of 20. All right, thank you. That's it for today.